Right guys, Mark Crossfield here. Welcome to the Golf Swing Weekly Fix. This week we're talking angle of attack. Interesting information that people get wrong often about how they deliver the club on the way down, on the way up, and then relating it maybe to divot, those kind of ideas. Let's just kind of spin this a little bit, just to hopefully widen your ideas of angle of attack, helping you play some better golf. Golf Swing Weekly Fix. Let's get stuck in. Right, watch this. I'm going to hit some shots, okay? I've got a 7-iron, and I'm just going to hit my normal stock standard golf shot with a 7-iron. So that's just me hitting in a gaming environment. And what we're going to do is we're going to see what my angle of attack is. I hit that ball, I hit the ball, and you probably heard a little bit of the mat as well. There would have been a little divot. I would definitely have to fill that or replace that divot. Let's have a look what my angle of attack is as standard on that one. So if we can go to angle of attack. So go to the club one for me there, Matt. If you go to the animations, good look, top left, that it just shows it much nicer, I think. 3.9 down, which is where I normally am. About 4 down is my standard kind of golf shot with a 7-iron. So look, let's hit another shot now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit a lot more down at this one. So I'm going to try and almost double my down. Let's see what it does to the strike, also to the ground contact. Try and listen to the mat contact, see if it's any different. Oh, that's a poor strike, so we will hit another one. Because obviously, I mean, I hit way down at that, but I didn't get it up the face enough. I think we will look at that still. If we have a look at that data still as well, it'd be interesting to see how down I was. It was right at the bottom, so obviously I'm not hitting the ground because I'm just striking it way out the bottom of the club. Go to the club one for me. So yeah, that was 5.5 down, 1 more degree down. Let's give it another go. Live data capturing is always a little bit more pressure. Okay, not too bad that one. Slightly on the bottom of the face. Be interesting to see what the angle of attack on that one is. Right, there we go. You can see that I am now 6.1 down. I'm 2 more down, but I took no more divot. In fact, I took less. I wouldn't have to feel the ground there. I barely touched the ground. Now I'm going to hit another one. I'm going to change the angle of attack again. Now, there was a lot more mat there. I would have had to replace a divot there or fill. And that angle of attack to me felt very much up. So I'm moving angle of attack from my standard to more down to more up. But my interaction with the ground is probably not quite going the way you would think it would normally go. So if we look at the club data on that one, yeah, so I'm 2.2 up on that shot. So I'll be catching that ground kind of with the ball, maybe a fraction earlier, but there'll be still plenty on that shot. It'll go higher, those kind of things. Lots of people think that if you hit more down, so the words I often get, and they kind of start relating them to playing as well. They say, oh, I take big divots, so I get too steep on it. They say things like this, so they feel like they're hitting far too far down, where often it's more their lack of control of low point. So if you think about a club coming in to hit the ball, I can hit 4 down, but not touch the ground. I could hit 4 down, go way into the ground. I could hit 4 down a foot above the ball, not touch the ground or the ball or at all. All the machines are measuring is if the club head is moving up or down when the ball goes. It's not giving you a measurement of how far up or down the club hole is from the ground, so that chunk of metal. We get close to it with GC2 HMT because it gives us a strike reading. So I work that in as well, where other machines are not giving you that strike reading. So the up and down kind of measurement is kind of pointless as well for low point. Well, actually some of them now are coming in giving low point, which is a much better reading. You've got to be able to understand and control low point rather than think so much of it always being just downward hits or upward hits. Let's show you what I mean. So this happens in real environments, and this is a skill. Because what happens when you play on a golf course, as I'm sure you're all aware now, is that the world is not flat. So you're constantly playing from very different above your feet, below your feet, side slope lies, from massive ones to very intricate ones. And they require you to control low point. And this is one of the most common reasons why I get the most common question, why can I hit the ball well on the range and I struggle on the course? Well, there's a few factors, but one of them being the range is like this, it's sterile and perfectly flat and often dry, under cover, where the course is not flat. So if you're struggling to control low point, so where your club interacts with the ground, if you like, or what it interacts with when it gets to its lowest point, you're going to struggle when that ball throws you by being closer to you or off or further away from you. So this ball here is above my feet. So I already know I feel like it's going to go left. I'm going to make adjustments in my swing to still try and find the middle of the club. Oh, I caught it slightly off the top of the bat, I think, so I didn't make the adjustments enough. But you can see I'm aware that it's closer to me. I'm trying to move differently. I'm trying to react to it differently. And I only know how to do that because I've played golf in so many situations. I got off the range. I've gone on the course. I've practiced from below my feet and above my feet. And I can adapt, usually. Not the best example because you can see I've hit it high on the toe. So I'm going to give it another go because I want to do better than that. So again, I'm teeing it up. This ball is way above my feet. So for me, I'm feeling like I'm going to stand up taller. I'm addressing more to where the ball is rather than where the ground is. And I might even feel, certainly after hitting that last shot, that when I hit the ball, I'm going to feel like I'm actually pushing up away from the ground. I'm going to react to where my last low point was. Yeah, that was a better hit. Maybe a fraction high on the face still, but that's going to have more on it, I would imagine. Looks like a bit more distance than the last one. And it'd be interesting to see where the strike is. I've done this when I stand on kind of balance ball, so I'm above the ground as well. This is a skill of golf. Practicing getting into the perfect backswing is not going to help you when you get out onto the real world and you've got many, many different slopes. Yeah, so I'm almost on the red line now. I've got a much better quality of strike. Still not exactly where I'd want it to be, but if that ball was above my feet that much as well, I would work that data into my shot. So I might think about maybe hitting more club, hitting it softer because I know I might catch it high, those kind of things. Understand your low point. Practice your low point. Practice with different lies. On the grass is best, but if you're on a range, maybe put some balls on a high tee and hit some irons off them. See how good you are at finding the middle spots. Don't just stand there. Practice in these robotronic positions because when you go on a golf course, you're going to be asked some very different questions. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Periscope, all the normal social places. Also, come and visit my new website, markcrossfieldgolf.com. See you over there.